Shalom Yasharallah. This is your brother Dawud from GMS Tampa Bay 07, coming at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you. I can push in this truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, I want to touch around in Jeremiah chapter 51, dealing with basically America getting nuked, you know. You see the news stories about Russia and their nukes and all these things going on, you know. This is actually prophesied in the Bible. This is how it's going to end for real, you know. Not saying it's going to happen right here, right now at this point in time, you know. We still have a couple more prophecies to get past, but nevertheless, this is how it's all going to end, you know. Contrary to popular belief, America ain't going to go on forever. America ain't the greatest nation on the earth, you know. Well, America's going to fall the greatest, but, you know, America's not the greatest nation on the planet Earth, you know. And it's about over for them, you know. And their downfall is prophesied in these scriptures, you know. So we're going to jump into Jeremiah chapter 51. I'm going to start at verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, which is America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me a destroying wind. All right? And if you want to know what that destroying wind is, that's those thermonuclear missiles, you know. Look up Sarah Connor's dream, then also look up, nuclear missile attacks or nuclear bomb tests, you know, where they have, there's a video, real old video where you see, like a school bus get knocked over, a goddamn, house and some trees and shit like that, you know. And this is before the fire even came over to that area, you know. It was pretty much just the wind, the destroying wind, you know. There's different bands of this thing. First and foremost, you get that bright flashing light, you know. Then you get hit with I believe it's immense pressure, or the bright light, then some heat, then you get immense pressure. Then after that you get another wall of heat, you know. And then the second wall of heat, it starts spontaneously combusting, you know, because you have all that pressure and stuff, you know. But that's that destroying wind, you know, and that's before the actual fire even hit your ass, you know. So, you know, like I said, just look up nuclear bomb test or whatever like that, and you'll be able to see it. You know, you'll see these bands that go out. As soon as you see it go off, you see a ring go out from around it, you know. And that's actually like pressure, you know, high winds and pressure, you know. It says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners, and they shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Okay? Now this ain't talking about Iraq, you know, where people be like, oh, that's talking about over there. Nah, it's because, man, ain't nobody over there trying to blow Iraq up like that, except for America. They trying to steal that land, but nevertheless, it's talking about here in America, you know. And as you see everybody now is increasing in their nuclear capabilities, their nuclear systems, their nuclear technology. And who is everybody aiming their nukes at, you know? You don't see North Korea aiming their nukes at South Korea, okay? You don't see China aiming their nukes at a country in Africa, Kenya, you know? You don't see Russia aiming their nukes at Cuba, you know? And nobody aiming their missiles nowhere else but at goddamn America. Everybody who got nuclear missiles, they only aiming them at one people. That's America, okay? Nobody else is trying to blow nobody else up with nukes except for everybody trying to blow America up, all right? It says, and will send unto Babylon, send unto Babylon fanners, and they shall fan her and shall empty her land, all right? And that's talking, I'm going to send to basically America all these nuclear missiles, and all these nuclear missiles is going to empty the land, all right? And as you see, just watch the news. You see this is going on in the news right now. This is the only people getting threatened with nuclear annihilation is America. All right. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Again, like I said, the only target that everybody is mad with is America. You got America trying to invade everybody else, and everybody else is trying to stand up to that shit. Like, look, we got to take America out, and that's just it, you know. Against him that bendeth. Okay, now when it's talking about he that bendeth, it's talking about those who with nuclear capabilities. Against him that bendeth, let the archers bend his bow. Okay, so back in those days, like you would say, an archer is basically somebody that's use a bow and arrow, you know. Bow and arrow back in those days is a weapon, a long-range weapon, you know. You can hit somebody from long range, you know. And basically these nuclear bombs or ICBM missiles is pretty much just a way larger scale of that, you know. You can't put no nuclear missile inside no actual bow and arrow and shoot it off. But what do? They just upscale it, you know. Still got the sling in action. How do they do that? Well, with the propulsion, the rocket propulsion of it, you know. Or where's the bow they have it in? Or these are the silos, you know. It's the same thing, you know. Same shape, same aerodynamics. It flies in the same arching pattern, you know. So it's talking about all you archers, all you people who got nuclear capabilities that can deliver these missiles over there. It says, against him that bendeth, let the archers bend his bow. You know, get them ready, aim them. And against him that lifted himself up in his brigadine, and spare ye none of her young men, and destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Basically, I love this commandment when the Most High say this. He say, basically, kill everything breathing. Okay? Y'all make all them nukes. Everybody got y'all nukes. Everybody with nukes who got nukes. You know? Take every last one of your missiles, aim them over at America, and let all them bitches off. Kill everything breathing. Don't leave nothing left. Kill the grass, the animals, the birds, all of that shit. Everything got to go. Everything tainted over there. This is how defiled this land is over here, and how angry the Most High is with this place, man. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, he left nothing over there. Alright? And shit, it's better, like the scripture says, it's better for Sodom and Gomorrah. It's way better for them than us, you know, or than America, because America's going to get it way worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. Okay? So, yeah, this is how the Americans are going to die. They're going to die off everybody shooting they nuclear missiles over here, you know? Everybody with nukes is going to shoot nukes over here, and that's going to be the end of America. This is verse 7, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand. Okay, a golden cup, meaning, like, well, shit, you know what gold is, you know? Like, you got a golden cup, a plastic cup, a fucking silver cup, and a glass cup. Which cup you gonna value? Which cup you gonna have the most value over? You know, if your house is burning down or somebody coming to rob your house, which one of those one cups are you gonna take out of the other ones? It's the golden cup. It's got the most value. Okay, so this is the most valuable nation out of all the other ones. You know, at this point in time, you know, not saying that this is like the apple of his eye, but basically this is out of all the other nations, this is the one, you know, the golden cup, basically. You know, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. Okay, like when you read in Revelation 17, you know, that great whore who made all the kings of the earth drunk with the wine of her fornication. Now they all mad because all the shit y'all been, the democracy and bullshit you've been spreading these other countries, fucking them up, you know, and they seen all these calamities coming because you got them going against the Most High, doing some fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? And now you got spreading homosexuality in all these damn lands. See what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they weren't given the laws, but damn. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, these other nations, like in the Philippines, he was like, look, man, we know we had some military deals with y'all, this and that, but we tired of y'all ass. Y'all got to go home. And all these other countries like, yo, we was dealing with y'all, but you know what? Now we're going to deal on this Petro Yuan, because y'all done fucked us over too many times, you know? And we need a better system because y'all only looking out for y'all. Y'all ain't looking out for nobody else, you know? It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up into the skies. You know, and I believe this is the Donald Trump campaign right here, you know. Lord willing, this is the last president we have, you know. With this campaign, we're going to make America great again. Well, now, if you're going to make America great again, the scripture just say it was a golden cup, you know. That means that golden cup had to downgrade to a silver cup, you know. And look at how America was run. It was actually the golden cup, you know. But now you're talking about America need to be made great again. That means it's declining, you know. It's in a precipitous decline. You going downhill from here, you know. That's why Donald Trump said we're going to make America great again. But what the scripture says is, it says, how for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon. We would have made America great again. but she is not healed. But we're not going to make America great again. Forsake her, okay? You know what? To hell with it, you know? It's like you got that raggedy-ass car that you keep goddamn every other day. You got to go to the parts store and put a new part into the car because every day something else go wrong on it, you know? Like, we would keep fixing the goddamn car, but you know what? Fuck that car, man. We spending way too much money fixing the car. We would be better off just to go buy a whole new car, you know? It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. Yes, you know, all these other people coming over here trying to come to America, do trade and all this stuff over here, use the American systems and stuff like that, you know? Look at China. They saying, you know what, we don't need this petrodollar no more. We'll deal with our own country, you know? And our own resources. We don't need that trade routes that y'all got going on over there no more. We'll do it on our own stuff, you know? Let us stop going to America to try to make money and will and deal through them. We could do it on our own. We don't need them, you know? It says, Yahweh has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare it in Zion, the work of Yahweh of our power. Okay, yeah, it's talking about these. We're going to get into it. That's what we're doing right now. These nukes. Make bright the arrows. Gather the shields. Okay, make bright the arrows, meaning, you see how these nukes are starting to, these ICBMs is okay, so you had a regular ICBM, like a Patriot missile, okay? Then you got way more advanced than that where you had the Satan 1 missile. Okay, now you got the Satan 2 missile. Now you got all the new shit that Russia just released like a couple weeks ago. Okay, making bright. Yeah, this shit is, you know, you got a person that's bright. Oh, you real intelligent, you know? Like Trump talking about these smart missiles and shit like that, you know? These guided missiles. Make bright the arrows. Gather the shields. Yeah, them S-300s, S-400s, S-500 Prometheuses. Okay? The Lord has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh. The vengeance is in his temple. Yeah, talking about these nukes. Hey man, the Most High is raising up. That's why you see Russia getting raised up, Iran getting raised up, China getting raised up, all these people getting raised up. And as we read in Ezekiel 38, talking about Russia gonna be a garden to them, and all these nations bringing their nukes over here. Hey, the Most High is about to destroy Babylon with all these other nations, and every last nuclear missile that you can find, you could think of, you could even thought it was even on this planet Earth. Every last one of those motherfuckers is going to touch down over here in America. No, not one going to go nowhere else but over here. All right? And you might have some more in some other places for the Edomites, but basically where these Edomites is getting, hey, this shit's turning into the lake of fire. This is how you going to become the lake of fire. From coast to coast, ocean to ocean, you're going to see blue on both sides. You know, the East Coast and the West Coast going to be blue, and there's going to be fire off in the middle. You know, look up, go on Google and Google search the image, nuclear, what is it called? Nuclear targets. Just type in nuclear targets and then look up nuclear targets in America. And when you see all those damn targets, it'll be little rings, and they'll show you about how big of a blast, you know, the blast is. When you look at, there's a place that's just America, then you have the whole actual, you know, the whole globe, right? When you look at America and you look at Europe, they're the only two spots that's like completely red. There's a couple little dots here and there in other places, but America and the UK are completely red. Okay, especially America. That's the lake of fire. On both sides, you see ocean to ocean, but in the middle is nothing but target sites to where you don't see none of the white of the map. It's just all the red from overlapping missiles hitting. Okay? It says, verse 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambush. For Yahweh have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. In which, you know, basically it's talking about his destruction, you know. Like, yo, watch out for this. It's coming, you know. And we're the ones that's out there watching for it, and we telling you about it right now. O thou that dwellest upon many waters. Okay, now the many waters is talking about is the people. You sitting on top of all these other people. You know, you dwelling on many waters. What nation isn't up under these Americans? You know, here in America. You know, not only that, which nation outside of America don't America have influence over? Okay, thou that sittest on many waters. You know, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, surely will I fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. I wanted to jump around. Well, verse 16. Was it 15? Verse 16. When he has uttered his voice, there is a multitude of water in the heavens, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the winds out of his treasures. Okay? That's not what I wanted to read. Hold on. Yeah, I think there was one other, oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So, we're going to go back up to, this is Isaiah 51:28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. Every single thing that the Most High prescribed against Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the Idumeans, okay, these Babylonians, the Chaldeans, every last thing prophesied against them is going to come down upon their ass right over here, and it's going to utterly destroy their ass, all right? It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might hath failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places, and her bars are broken. Yeah, these so-called strong gung-ho soldiers over here are going to be like little bitches in that day. All right? One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that the city is taken at one end. Okay? And that the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. Yeah, it's basically talking about basically when the war is breaking off and everything is coming into calamities, these people gonna be running to and fro, like what's going on. But lo and behold, America ain't gonna be here for they ass to be looking for. You know, they ain't gonna have no home to come back to. But like the scripture say, in the hour, all these things gonna come upon her. Okay, jumping back down, it says right here, Isaiah 51:36. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will plead thy cause and will take up vengeance for thee. I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry. Yeah, how you evaporate all that damn water with these nukes. And Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, and astonishment and hissing without inhabitants. All right, they shall roar together like lions. They shall yell as lions' whelps. Talking about these missiles. Okay, they're gonna become, when you hear these missiles. First of all, you hear goddamn a jet or any kind of jet propulsion go past your ass. That, you know, just look at one of these damn nukes when they take off. You know, it's really, really loud. You know, you just YouTube it. You know, imagine them all going off, or these damn like missile launcher trucks that Russian them got. Those that pretty much like the S-400 system, but it's on a mounted vehicle with multiple missiles up out of there. You know. When them shits be letting loose, it's just a bunch of, it's like a swarm, just like a roaring of lions. You know, with all these missiles getting shot off in one day and 1 hour, man, it's going to be like lions roaring, you know. They shall roar together like a lion. They shall yell as lions' whelps. In their heat will I make their feast. I will make them drunken. They may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep and not wake, saith Yahweh. I will bring them down like a lamb to the slaughter, and like rams with the he goat. Okay, how is Shishak taken? How is the praise of the whole earth surprised? Yeah, America gonna be surprised when they suddenly fall. They ain't got no resources, no allies, no missile defense systems. All that shit's gonna fail on their ass. How is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon become an astonishment amongst the nations? The sea has come up against Babylon. She is covered in the multitude of the waves thereof. Yeah, the sea is talking about the people, all these other nations coming up against Babylon, all these archers, you know. Her cities are a desolation, dry land in the wilderness, the land wherein no man dwelleth, neither does the Son of Man pass by. All right. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I say, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that taught me the truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you. I can push this truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. Stay strong. Shalom.